Are the teams with the young talent better than the teams with the old talent? Like we just know for sure the Warriors is going to beat this team. We just know for sure the Lakers is going to beat this team. We knew for sure Milwaukee was going to beat a team, and yet they all at home out of the playoffs. So this young talent, what's so special about these teams with this young talent that's putting our normal good teams out of the playoff? Well, you ask me, what's so special is they hustle. They play both ends of the floor. They play at 100 most of the time. Seem like it's they hustle. They just out hustling our normal good teams, and that's what's happening. These good teams are being out hustled. These teams that we expect to always be in the playoff, always go to the finals or semifinals, they're being out hustled. They have to match the intensity of the younger teams. Because I didn't see a Cavaliers team being in the playoff, a Thunder team, a Minnesota. I kind of knew they was good. I was seeing highlights. I thought Sacramento would go far. Pelicans surprised me. But a lot of these teams got good pieces. I'm not saying these young teams has got, bad pieces, but when you think of rebuilding, you're thinking, oh, they rebuilding right now. You don't think of them being in the playoff. You're thinking that. Well, I was thinking, oh, they rebuilding, but here we go. They're in the playoffs, and they putting out the good teams that we always say, oh, the Warriors gonna be there and gonna be the Warriors, Lakers, but both the Warriors and Lakers is out of the playoffs. So you can't think like that no more. Now you gotta really pay attention to basketball and see who's the how these teams match up. Our so-called good teams, how they match up with these other teams that's got winning records. But you may not know one player on the team, but they got winning records. So you want to see how they match up before they play a game or a series. Then you can kind of figure out which way it's going to go. You know, you're still going to root for the known team, but like I said, you can figure out how good that team is that you underestimate. And once you figure out how good they are, then you can kind of figure out, okay, this can be a close series, this can be lopsided, or this team probably could win. But that's not much of a big deal. Basketball is basketball. If you don't play hard, you go home. Just that simple. And some of these super teams, they're not put together right. They look right on paper. They look right on TV. They look right when they take a picture all together. But when you get right down to it, they're not put together right. They'll win some games. They'll get in the playoffs, but it's a major weakness somewhere. And some teams know how to find it and exploit it and put them out of there. Hopefully next year will be a better year. Some of these super teams, some of our older teams that's been in the playoffs year after year, they need to make some more trades and toughen up their teams. I know Milwaukee does. I'm a Milwaukee fan. I know they need to make some more trades and toughen the team up a little better. Maybe steal some of these younger players from the Thunder and Cavaliers. Orlando Magic was in the playoffs. Steal some of these younger players that bring energy and defense to the team and turn around and score. You know, let's see what happens. So is these teams with this young talent, is they that much better than our older teams that have the old talent that been there every year, won it before? I don't think they're that much better. I just think, like I said in the beginning of the video, our older teams are being out hustled. They got to get with it. So if the other team playing at 100, you got to play at 100 too. You don't want them to tire you down by out hustling you, and you don't want them to tire you down and then turn around and beat you with that simple formula. You know, if they tire you down, tire them down. When they get back on the other end with the ball, they right back at you. That's my little 10 cent, my little 2 cents on this type of topic. I'm out.